G'day folks. Well, over the years we have filmed hundreds of incredibly talented people across the world. Many of these artists have gone on to produce their own videos as well. We hope you enjoy this great lesson from one of our Colour in Your Life artists.
Welcome to my studio in Yeppoon, Queensland, Australia. Today I'm going to do for you a portrait demonstration in pastel. And the subject I've chosen is a fellow that I came across. He was our model in France. His name is George. Terrific face for painting with those strong angles and the strong, definite personality traits within his face. Lovely colouring too, the red reflecting up into the cheeks, juxtaposed against the dark background. Terrific subject, and so I'm really looking forward to doing him for you. Now the first thing I'm going to do is to do some underpainting, and underpainting in bright colours. So for a little while he's going to look a little bit clown-like, but I'm going to get some colours in strongly. I can even go stronger than that. I might go for this brighter red around the cheeks there, just to get that going. Okay, so now I've got all my bright underpainting down. I'm now going to concentrate on working from the dark to mid to light values in each area. I'm not going to do too much on the hair as yet, although that dust will drop over the rest of the face. I like to attend to the hair at the same time as the background, but what I want to do is to get in the correct colour and the values, correct values, into, I'll start in the forehead area, then work my way down. Now you can see how I'm managing to integrate the hair into the background here by leaving a soft edge, just with pushing it with my finger into the background, and then coming back with some of the dark colours, which is basically a black of some sort, and finding a few strands of hair here and there. So just pushing it in. Now I'm going to continue my way down into the eye area. I still haven't completed here, but now's the time just to get a little bit further down and find my way through this area. Well, I've had a little bit of a break and walked away from the painting for a while, which is always a good idea because sometimes you get too close to it, and certainly more look than put at this stage is a good idea. So you need to get back from your work and see how the colours and the values are all pulling together, see where things may have become misaligned. So now I'm progressing on and I'm needing now to lighten some of the areas on the cheek down in this section here, and to integrate the values and the colours together a little bit more so that they're not quite so jumpy. And so I'm using a bit of a mauvey kind of colour that just pulls across there, and I'm gently, gently, gently wafting it across and integrating the two together. So I now see that I've got my lip a little bit long, so I need to move that lip up. That's an easy enough thing to do. I'm just going to cut the positive of the lip back up here a little bit. I've got a bit too much of a curve in here, so I need to sort that out, flatten it up as I push it up. I need to warm it up, get a bit more red into the lip. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm quite happy with the progress now around the eye, around the nose. I could lighten it a little bit on the nose here, just to pull that shape forward a bit further. It's a flattening off, and when things flatten off, you know that you've got the need to have a re-look at your values. If something appears to be flat, then you need to push those values a bit further to give form, because it is values that give the illusion of dimensionality on the surface of your painting. So that's what we play with, sculpting with values to create form. Alright, well, I hope that you've enjoyed being with me in my studio creating this portrait of George. I fiddled around a little bit with it, just trying to find the right colours. It's always my problem, when in fact you shouldn't focus so much on the colour as the values. The values are the most important thing for creating form on your portrait. I think, however, he's quite successful. And I'm happy now to be able to put my name on the bottom of it and give it a signature. And I hope that you have enjoyed this experience of watching a portrait coming to life. Now I hope I've whet your appetite for pastels. And if you want to join me at any time for workshops, I do numerous workshops across Australia and internationally. And if you want to look at where I'm teaching and what I am teaching anywhere in the world, go to my website www.lyndiefenbach.com, and you'll find all of the information there along with the contact details. But what I'd like to draw your attention to in particular are my paintaways for 2019. First of all, in March 2019, I'm working with Artival, and we're going to Tasmania. And that is on the 6th to the 10th of March. Now, this will not be a plein air workshop. This will be a teaching workshop of pastels, florals, and portraits. So welcome, come along to that one. You will be treated stupendously, both with food, with the place that you're staying with, and your learning. The next workshop I want to draw your attention to is one that I'm doing in the Northwest Pacific, over in the States, way up in the top on an island called Marrowstone Island. Now, this is for 5 people only, so you're like getting one-on-one mentorship almost, and it goes from June 22nd to the 28th, and you'll be able to use both your pastels, your watercolours, your oils if you so desire. We'll be doing a lot of en plein air work, but also studio work, doing portraits, florals, whatever you would like to investigate and have my help with. The next one is in Haute-Baron in France, and that's a 10-day workshop, and it's from July 5th to the 14th. It will be a pastel workshop. We will be working en plein air, and we'll also be working in the studio doing all the other subjects that I love to paint and love to teach. The final one for next year is on Norfolk Island, October the 1st to the 8th, and that again will be an en plein air workshop, and we'll be able to take in the wonderful sights of Norfolk Island. So I hope to see you somewhere in the world, both the rest of this year and in 2019, and in the meantime, happy painting.